Hey there, welcome back friends. Today we will try to understand how we can forward and redirect a request using a JSP file. Now in order to understand this concept, first of all let us create couple of files in here. I will highlight this web content folder, right click and create a JSP file. The name of the JSP file would be forward and the content would be request forwarded. And let us also update the title. Alright, let us create a yet another JSP file and it would be redirect.jsp. Again, we will give a very simple message which is request got redirected, and let us also add a custom title in here. Alright, so this looks good to me. And now let us again navigate to the web content folder and we would be creating a yet another JSP file and the name would be, for example, demo. Alright, and inside this file let us update the title real quick. Now friends, inside a JSP page we have the JSP tags. Now if I show you the list of JSP tag, there are like multiple, and out of these tags one of the tag is forward. In here let us forward the request to this forward.jsp file. So we will type in forward.jsp. Alright, now friends, let us also print some message in here before this statement of forwarding the message, and it would be it's from the original page. Alright, so this looks good to me. And now finally let us execute the demo.jsp file. And here is the output. Now friends, take a note of the URL. The URL says that we are executing the demo.jsp file, and we can easily make out that there is no content from demo.jsp, rather the content is from forward.jsp, may it be title or may it be the content, right? So here is the output. Now friends, what is the purpose of forwarding a request? Now, as the name suggests, we simply forward the request from the current file to a new file, right? Now the file which forwards the request would be in between. Now the question arises when to make use of forwarding the request methodology. Now whenever the programmer, the user don't want to expose the original source of the file, we can definitely make use of request forwarding methodology. Alright, now let's move forward and check how we can do the request forwarding and redirecting by making use of generic piece of code which can be used in JSP and as well as servlets. So in here I will get rid of this and make use of a scriptlet. Now friends, forwarding a request is again very simple when it comes to Java code. We will firstly take help of request object which is already available to each and every JSP file. Then we will request the dispatcher. So we will take help of this get request dispatcher method and we will pass on the name of the file which is forward.jsp. Now friends, we need to also forward the request and response object to this file. So in here we will call in the forward method, and firstly we will pass on request object and then we will pass on the response object. Here we go, and then finally semicolon. Alright, now this should work properly, and let us run this demo.jsp file real quick. Here we go. So our request is getting forwarded perfectly. Now also check this URL. It's unchanged and is still demo.jsp, which is cool, right? Now let us comment this out, and in here we will type in response.send redirect, and definitely we can redirect the web browser to a new URL, and it could be, for example, redirect.jsp. Definitely in here we can also provide a URL as well. Now finally let us run this file, and here we go. Now friends, as we can easily make out that the URL changed and the request got redirected. Alright, so these were few things that how we can like forward the request, how we can redirect the request, and these line of code which is inside this scriptlet can be also used inside our servlet. Alright, so this is it for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching.